Good morning and happy leg day today. Today is going to be all legs. We will need a chair for part of our exercise today. We'll be doing standing and sitting exercises. If you have a band, we're going to use the band. If not, you can do everything as is without the band on. If you do have a band, we're going to put it on first. Careful putting it on. We're going to have it above our knees and in place here. Okay, first one that we are going to do for 30 seconds is our monster walk. So we're going to have a slight bend in our knees, in both knees, and we are going to step forward, back to center, and if you could step behind you as well, back to center. We're going to do this for 30 seconds just on one side, keeping that slight bend in those knees the entire time. Feel free to rest your hand on the chair. You can do it by yourself, whatever feels comfortable for you. We have about another 10 seconds here, and just work on keeping that stable leg nice and bent, little steps forward and backwards. And stop here. Now we're going to switch sides, of course. Right leg forward, center, back, and center. Keeping that bend in our legs the entire time. Good. Keep it going. Center, forward, center, back, center. Try to place the whole foot and the whole heel down each time, keeping that bend in your knees. We're almost there. 2 and 1, and we're stopping here. Our next move is our triplane steps. So again, bend in those knees. You can have your hand on the chair. We're doing our 3 taps: forward, side, and back. Bending that stable leg. Tap forward, tap side, tap back, back to center. Forward, side, back, and center. Again, we're only here for 30 seconds on this side, and then we will switch sides. And center. Forward, side, back, and center. Good. Side, back, and center. Keep it going, we're almost there. Last one. Back and center. Relax that leg, shake it out for a second, and then we are going to switch sides. Bending both of those legs, especially in that stable leg, and we tap forward, side, back, and center. Forward, side, back, and center. Good. Keep it going. Just 30 seconds here, we're just about halfway through. 2, back and center. 1, 2, 3, and center. Good. Almost there. And let's do one more. Forward, side, back, and center. Good. Shake out those legs. Next one, we're going to keep the band on. You can be in front or behind of the chair. We're going to have a slight bend in our knees, and we're going to do our lateral walk. So we keep that bend in our knees. 1 step, 2 steps, 1 step, 2 step. And we're just going to keep going here for a full minute though. But I want you to work on sitting down just a little bit and keeping that bend in those legs the entire time that you're here. Good. If you're feeling unstable, make sure you have the chair in front of you, your hands are on the chair, and you're just taking steps side to side. Good. Keep it going. Keep that bend in those legs, no standing up straight, you keep going. But try not to be straight. Keep working on having that bend in their knee and keep moving from side to side. Good, we have about 20 seconds left here. Keep going. Good, 10 seconds left. We're almost done this. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop there. Straighten up those legs, let them relax a little bit. Okay, we're gonna keep that band over top of our knees here. We're gonna have our hand on a chair, slight bend in that stable leg, and we're going to push your leg out to the side and let it come back down. If you can keep it up the whole time, awesome, kudos to you. If you need to put it down each time and let it relax, please feel free to do that as well. We don't want to go fast with these. We want the band to have some tension, so we're going to push out to the side and let it come back down nice and slow. Good, we're just here for 30 seconds. Almost there. We have 3, 2, and 1. Good, stop there, relax those legs, let it shake out. You know what's coming next, we're going to the other side. Slight bend in that stable leg, and we push and back. Push it out and back. Good. Keep going here. You can put your toe down, you can put your whole foot down, or you can just let it tap your foot and come back. But just be in control of the leg the entire time. Don't let it snap back because of the band. And don't just kick out your leg. Good. Keep pushing, we're almost there. We got 3, 2, and 1, and stop right there. Good. All right, we're gonna come to a seated position now. Move our chair here. Okay, so band is still above our knees. We are going to do our out, out, in. So we are going to start with our legs close together. We are going to go one leg out, other leg out, back in, back in. We're going to take our time with this. We're going to make sure we're planting our feet and stretching that band. Nice and controlled on the in two. Don't let the band be the one to assist you to come back in. We're going to be here for 1 full minute. They do not need to be fast. And if you can, try not to lean back in your chair. Make sure you're sitting upright, shoulders are up, down, and back. We are breathing and we're taking our time. Good, let's keep it going. We're over halfway through now. Good. Less than 20 seconds. Keep going. Out, out, in, and in. Good. Good, we're right there with 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop here. Good. We're going to keep our legs close together, our feet in together, and we are going to do our clamshell openings. Spreading as wide as we can, back into the center. Try to pause for a second when it's out so we can feel that tension in the thighs there and in your quads, and back in. Nice and slow on the close too, so that it's not just snapping back and forth. Push it out and pause for a second. Nice and slow, coming back together. Good. Keep going here. Good, take your time. We have about 20 seconds left. And even if you don't have a band, doing this, pausing, using your body still, even without the resistance, is a great thing. Good. We're going to do one more. Good, and stop here. Let those legs relax, get yourself comfortable. We are going to do just single leg openings, 30 seconds each side. So we'll start with our left leg. We're just going to open as far as we can, come back to the center. Open, and to the center. Keep that stable leg firmly planted into the ground. Keep your body upright. Nice wide opening. Pause there for a second. Let your foot actually plant onto the ground and then bring it back in. Good. Keep going here. We have about 6 seconds left and then we'll switch sides. Good. And let's stop here and we're going to switch and rotate. Opposite leg. Out nice and wide. Plant that foot. Back into center. Good. And just make sure that you're not rushing through any of these. Everything you're pausing and taking a minute so that it's your body doing the work and not just the momentum swinging your leg back and forth. Good. We're almost there. Good. We got 3, 2, and 1, and stop there. Good. We're going to do our single leg reaches. So we're going to have our one leg stretched out in front of us with our toe pointed up to the ceiling. We're just going to keep our band on because we're going to need it later. And we are going to reach down, try to touch your toe, pause for a second, come all the way back up, tuck that pelvis, sit up nice and straight, and then roll down again to touch our foot. We're going to do this for 30 seconds on each side. Rolling down to touch our foot. Coming all the way back up, nice and straight, taking a breath, and again, going back down, pausing down at the bottom, back up again. We are almost there. Good, let's do one last one. And back up. We're gonna switch legs. Leg extends, heel down the ground, toe pointed up to the ceiling. And again, we roll down, try to touch our toe. Pause for a second. All the way back up, nice and straight. Good. Keep going. We have about 3 more exercises while we're sitting, and then we'll come back up to a standing position to redo our few exercises that we already did earlier. And we're gonna stop right here. Good, let that leg relax. We are now going to do straight leg raises. Try to hold in that core, lean back a little bit. You can have your hands gripping the chair. We wanna have our legs spread a little bit wide so we have a little bit of tension in that band. And we are just going to straight leg and back down. Straight up and down. Good. Try not to let your back rest completely on the chair. It's okay if your shoulder blades touch. It's okay if you're leaning a little bit back on there, but try to use as much of your body as you can to hold yourself up. And just keep those hands underneath that chair. We're almost there. Let's get one more. Good, and stop right there. Let it relax for a second because our next one is our flutters. So again, we're gonna lean back, legs are gonna be up, and we are going to kick. Now, like this, your band might start to move. It's okay if it moves. We're just trying to flutter those legs. Nice straight legs, leaning back, core is engaged, and we're here for 30 seconds. Good, keep it going. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it relax. Good. Whew. Take a breather for a second. Let your body relax. We got one more. You know what's next. We're doing our crossovers. Same position. Lean back. Hands underneath the chair. Legs are going to be up, and we are crisscrossing our legs. Try to keep the legs a little bit wide if you can, so that you keep a tiny bit of tension in that band. You can go fast if you really want to. You can go nice and slow, whatever works for you and feels good. Good. Keep it going, we're right there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, drop those legs. Let that relax for a second, shake it out, take a couple breaths. And when you're ready, we're gonna come to a standing position again. So we're back up, we have our chair for safety. We're gonna fix our band, make sure it's above our knees. And we are gonna start with that monster walk again. We have 30 seconds here. I'd like to try to go forward and back if you can. If the back is too much, just come back to center, forward, and center. But if you can, go forward, center, back, and center, all the while keeping that stable leg with a little bend in our knee. Good, keep it going, we're almost there. Good, and stop right there. Let it relax, and we're switching sides, bending those knees, forward, and back if we can. Keeping that bend in those knees the entire time. You're doing great. And we are almost done. We have 3 other moves after this, and then we're going to take that band off for just a couple little tiny moves, and then you will be done. And again, like other videos, if this is enough, fantastic. If you feel like you have more, just start the video over again. We're going to stop right there, let it relax for a second, and we are going to do our triplane steps. So, bend in our knees, stable leg. We tap forward, side, back, and center. Forward, side, back, and center. Always keeping that stable leg with a slight bend in its knee so that we are engaging. That was all me. Forward, side, back, and center. You're doing great. Keep it going. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1, and we're gonna stop there. Shake out that leg. Now, of course, we're doing the other side. Slight bend in the knee, stable leg this time, and we go forward, side, back, and center. You got it. We'll just keep this going for 30 seconds here. Check your stable leg, make sure that knee is bent, and we're planting our foot. Good. Doing great. We're almost there. And stop right here. Good. Let that go. We have our walk again. So we're here for a full minute. We're going to keep a slight bend in our knees, and we are going to do our step to the side, and going back and forth. Keep a bend in both of those knees the entire time. Don't bring your legs in too close together so that your band drops. Make sure that you have a little bit of tension in your legs, that you're spread out so you're taking a big enough step that you're feeling that tension in your legs with the band, but they're not coming all the way together to release. Good. You're doing great. Keep going here. And again, you can have the chair directly in front of you and just move side to side from the chair, or you can try on your own depending on how you're feeling that day. Good. Check your legs, make sure you have that bend in the knee. Good, keep going here. We're almost done. Good. And we're gonna stop right here. Good. We're gonna come to the side of our chair again, and we are going to do our leg raises. So again, stable leg, slight bend in our leg. We're going to push the leg out and slowly lower it back down. I don't want it to just kick out and back and forth. Make sure you're controlled and you're taking your time with it. Good. You're doing great, we're almost there. And stop right there, good. We're gonna switch legs, stable legs, slight bend, push it, back in. Push and back. Good. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you're taking your time. You're doing great, and you're almost finished this whole routine, so congratulations, almost there. Good, we're over halfway through. After we're done this one, we are going to take the band off. Good. We have 3, 2, and 1, and stop right there. Good. We are going to take that band off now. Just be careful getting it off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little exercises we're going to do without the band, and then we're going to finish up. So we're going to do some leg swings without the band. I want your foot to cross over that standing foot. Push the leg out as far as you can go, and let it cross back over again. Now, your stable leg does not have to be as bent down as we tried to do for our other ones, but you want to have a slight bend in your knee so you're not locking it out, because that tends to make us want to start wobbling around and fall a little bit. So a little bit of bend is good. Swinging past our foot and all the way up. Doing great. We got 3, 2, and 1, and stop there. Of course, we're going to do the other side now. I'm gonna switch over here. Good. And we cross the leg over and kick it out. Over and out. Little bend in that stable leg. Keep your hand on the chair. Push that leg out. We're doing great. Got a couple more seconds. 3, 2, and Our next one is our alternating side lunges. We're just gonna do this for 30 seconds. Your chair can be in front of you. I'm gonna show you without so you can actually see me. But this is the one where we are going to push our knee forward as we push our butt back and sit down a little bit behind us as we keep that leg straight, come back up to center. Then we're gonna do the opposite side. Push the knee forward, butt comes back, keeping that stable leg straight. So let's go here. If you have a chair, the chair can be in front of you, your hands can be on the chair. But work on knee coming forward but not past our toes, and we are rotating our pelvis and pushing it back behind us like we would sit down in a chair. Take your time with these. You're doing great, we're almost there. Good. And let's stop there. Good, shake out those legs, let them relax for a second. We have our chair. We're gonna do a static lunge. So let's start with our left foot forward, right foot behind us, little bend in both knees, back up nice and straight. Little bend, back up nice and straight. We're gonna be on this side for 30 seconds and then we will switch our forward foot. Little down, back up nice and straight. Try to squeeze on your way up, squeeze those glutes. So we're nice and tall, keeping your chest upright. I don't wanna see that we're bent down or starting to look at the ground. Make sure that we're upright as we go. Good, keep it going here, we're almost done. 2, and 1. Good, relax those legs, shake them out for a second, let them wiggle, and then switch our forward foot. We're up tall, we're down, and up. Slight bend in both of those knees, keeping our chest upright and our head upright. Good. Good, we're halfway through here. We're going to do calf raises next. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Relax those legs. You can be behind the chair, you can be next to the chair, just make sure you have something on there. We're going to do our calf raises. So we're up on our toes and pausing for a second, all the way down, plant those heels nice and firm down to the ground. Up on our toes, all the way down, plant the heels. We are here for 30 seconds. Just keep this going. We're actually almost done. Good. I don't like to overdo our calves because they're easy to strain, but doing a few calf raises is a good thing for us. And last one, and stop right there. Good. Our last and final exercise is our static hold. We are going to be doing opposite leg, opposite arm out. So the chair will be in front of you. If your left arm is out, your right leg is going to be behind you, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Work on keeping your chest upright. I don't want to see that we're starting to tilt down, looking downwards. If we look down, that's where we end up wanting to go. But we do want to push that leg behind us, have our arm diagonally out in front of us, and we're just going to hold this pose. Gonna have a slight bend in that bouncing leg. Work on trying to take your hand off the chair when you can, even if it's just tapping it and grabbing onto it, just to give yourself a little bit more time. We're almost there. And stop right there. Good. Let it relax. And our last thing, we switch sides. Leg comes behind, arm is up diagonally in front of us, and we are holding, keeping our chest upright. Slight bend in that stable leg, and we're going to hold for 30 seconds here. Good. Halfway through, keep holding. Look, I'm not holding on, I'm doing a little shaking myself right now. Good. We have about 10 seconds. We're right there. 3, 2, 1, and let it drop. Good. You're done. That's it. That's our whole entire leg day for today. So about 26 minutes or so. If that was enough for you, wonderful. You did plenty, you did a ton. If you feel like you have extra energy or you want to do a little bit more, repeat the video, repeat half the video, whatever feels good for you. But you did a great job, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.